Alright, it has been a hot second since we've been in this world, but welcome to episode 12 of Multiblock Madness. At least I think this is episode 12. I'm a little messed up on all my numbers because I haven't actually played the pack in quite a while. I left a hole there because that's, remember, at the end of the last one, where we left our ME system. I've gone ahead and moved that into here just so we have, just so we can begin using this place as like a little bit of a centralized little area, because I do actually want to use the house, and for the last, what, 6-7 episodes, I just straight up haven't been using it. Like, ever since I built it, I built a little place outside, and then I just kind of stopped using it. Am I using hempcrete or am I using concrete? I'm using concrete outside, so that's what I need. Anyways, we got a lot of fun stuff planned for this episode. Actually, that's a straight up lie. I have no idea what I have planned for this episode, but we're going to follow some quests and we're going to get some good stuff done. In between, as you know, as I said, I would go ahead and make the 10 extra ME drives. I went ahead and did that, moved all of my items over, so we're completely empty on this place, and we can go ahead and throw something else in here. Not sure what that's going to be, but we do have the room for it if we want to make something pretty. Now, I've spent the last couple of episodes doing a ton of, cleaning up flux. We should probably place a couple of these. Each of the outside jars will need to be filled with essentially. Interesting. I've never used those before. Maybe I'll just make the blood magic ritual because it's quite easy to make. We need to get into magic just a little bit more. I've spent a ton of time doing tech stuff. As you can see, our tech progression is actually going quite well. We're decently far into Tech Reborn. We have blast furnaces, we have some nuclear craft stuff, getting into applied energistics just a little bit. I'd love to get an AE system up and running, but the ME controller blocks, they are quite expensive at this point. This could be quite the task. And mostly it's just a ton of platinum. I already have the advanced machine frames because I think I got a bunch from the chests, probably. Vibrant quartz is expensive as well, and these flux logic units are also incredibly expensive. The main thing is this, which will need a flux aggregate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Yeah, it's quite the process to get all that kind of stuff. And what kind of platinum stores do I have going? I think I have basically nothing, right? 19, not even enough for one ME controller. Where do I get this platinum from? It's from blast furnacing. Ooh, I can blast furnace sheldonite, and I have the heat for it. Sheldonite comes from the end, it looks like. Huh. Maybe we take a trip to the end really fast. Okay, I said we're not going to do a whole lot of tech, but I literally went to the end and immediately found some sheldonite. It's going to take forever to blast furnace, but maybe we do a little bit of tech at the beginning of the episode. Just a little bit of tech, just so I can get an actual proper applied energistic system, because I think maybe this won't be that bad if I can get the scanner made up. And I don't think it'll actually be terrible. Do I have any leftover basics? I do. Let me make this thing. Actually, oh no, I don't just have everything for it. Let me grab everything that I need for this. And here we go. We're also going to need a scanner module for rare ores or block. Probably just rare ores would be fine. Okay, the rare ores module, we can also make 2 more because apparently the recipe for this thing gives you 3 inputs. So let me go ahead and make the block module. That'll be good. And perhaps the... Should I make common ores? I guess I'll make common ores. I went and did one more craft because we actually do want 2 range modules. Without range modules, the range of this thing is basically nothing. And with it, it becomes quite large. And ooh, there's a lot more ore veins than I thought. I presume that's gold down there? Huh, who knows? But I ought to be able to go here, scan just a little bit, and find all of the ores. And these should be the good ones. Yeah, oh, is this more sheldonite right here? Sodalite, and sheldonite. That was a lot of sheldonite, geez. Okay, I'm gonna do a tiny little bit of mining, get a bunch of sheldonite, so we can cook up a ton of platinum, and I'll be right back. And then I need to go find gold, because I'm literally out of gold. I used all of my gold to make more logic processors. A pretty cool thing you can do if you've never actually used this scanner mod before is you can select a block like that, shove it into your scanner just like that. Inactivate the rare ores module, and now when we scan, we will literally only see sheldonite ore. So there's some sheldonite ore over there, sheldonite ore over there, some sheldonite ore over here, and this will just show all of the clumps of stuff that we actually want. Because we need a ton of platinum right now, this is quite useful. And we're back from the end, and I got 2.5 stacks. That'll turn into like 9-10 stacks of platinum, so I can just shove it in here and slowly let it cook. I set up this little baby single conduit system to just shove things in there when it needs them. Hopefully it will work. Maybe I have to configure the sides to accept input. Is that what's happening? Just allow input from there. Okay, yeah, that's the issue. Actually, I need to set this to input and output. And there we go. The platinum should go right there and get sucked into this chest. Okay. I don't like that you have to manually configure these Tech Reborn machines by hand every single time, no matter what. There's no like auto config or something that allows you to input and output from the same or from all sides or whatever. But we'll live. Also, I'm going to throw this aluminum dust in one of the other blast furnaces, just so we can get a tiny little bit of aluminum, because I'm pretty sure it's used in some applied energistic stuff. And 1500 heat is enough. Yes, okay. Now that I have the scanner mod available to me, it's actually time to set up an ore wall. So if we ever need to look specifically for one ore, we can just go ahead and click on the wall with our block scanner module here. And I think that's everything I have so far. I put the lead down. Do I have any other ores in here? The answer is, of course I do. I have a lot more sheldonite than I thought. Let me add these to the wall, and I'll be back in just a moment. And here is the entire ore wall of all the ores that I currently have in my ME system. This is obviously not all the ores in the game. There's a billion ores in this mod pack. But as I collect them, I will add to them, and everything should be quite alright. So what's next? I need to smelt up a bit of gold and make an alchemy table. And there is the alchemy table. But before we can really put that alchemy table to use, I think what I'm going to try to do... Oh, I forgot that was down there. I'm going to attempt to see just how far I can upgrade my altar. I'd like to get to tier... What would this be? 1, 2, 3... Oh, it'd be 4? That'd be fine with me. If I get to tier 4, I'd be quite happy. But that would mean we need the bloodstone tile caps, I think? Or wait, no, it's different in this pack. These are the tier... Wait, tier 3 capstones. That's this. Oh, blood magic is hard in this pack. Okay, so I did manage to place all of the runes to get us up to tier 4. Like, these are entirely filled out. I think I technically have one extra on each of these corners. I think it's a 7 rune addition to get the tier 4, but I don't know. This, I think, will look cooler, and we'll probably do the same thing on the next layers as well. Just because blank runes aren't, like, obscenely expensive in this pack. So, I'm letting some blood get into our life essence network, and we can use that to craft on the blood altar. But until we have a decent chunk there, I do need to make this third eye. That's going to require 1 rune of winter, 1 rune of summer, 2 mana diamonds, 2 antiseptics, and some force relays, as well as an eye of ender. And here is our first alchemy task. We need to make some plant oil, because that will be used to make antiseptics, which I need to make 2 of. So let me gather all of these resources, and we can make some antiseptics. I made a couple extra plant oil. I don't know if it'll actually come in handy. In fact, it will literally never come in handy unless I want to use cutting fluid to ore double. Sounds kind of useless. Or I guess if I need to make more of the antiseptic. Let's actually check really quickly. This is used to make that, which is unnecessary. Yeah, we will literally only use this stuff once, so I didn't need to do that twice, but it's okay. There is... Ooh, it gives 2 per even, so you only need to do this craft 1 time. Maybe I am not the smartest man in the world, but we got that done, and now we can add these to the thing. I already put the force relays on here, as well as the Eye of Ender and the mana diamonds. But I don't think the same items need to be symmetrical, but they do need to be symmetrical, like rotationally. And there we go. There is the second rune that we need, or both the runes that we need, because I guess I didn't show you the first one crafting. And we can place these on the altar, and I think that would make most of the hard parts pretty much done. I think this is technically still symmetrical. Actually, that's literally everything we need to do. Now, the only thing I really have left to do is to melt some stuff down so I can make the V seeds that I want. I don't want to use like aspects like this because it would require me to not use pure form. Why are you not sending any out? Excuse me? You're filling, which means you should send out, and emptying should send stuff in, right? Oh, is it because... No? Wait, that's different. What's going on? Okay. I don't know why. I guess it can't be on top. Maybe that's just a Thaumcraft thing. It needs to be facing in the direction of the things you want to fill. I don't know. I do also have these labels, and I think I made a bunch of files. Oh, don't even have to label them. Can I rotate you? Ugh, I'm gonna have to pick you up. Whatever. So yeah, anyways, I want to make the seeds because they're pure versions and they'll be easier to do stuff with. And I'll just melt up this green petal block. It should give me a little bit more of this herba and the census that I need. Right? Yep. Okay, perfect. Let me just jar that up. And what I should be able to do is I'm actually going to have to move this thing, which means I'm going to need to hopefully have some more Salus Mundus in the bank. But yeah, okay, let me set this up. I feel like I'm just talking too much. I'll be right back. For some reason, I convinced myself that these void jars would void excess aspects, but I think that's just because they're made with a little bit of void metal. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe it still won't. Maybe it'll void things if you don't have extra jars you can put stuff in. But like, I don't know. I have extra jars, so I have 2 jars of Terra at this point. Anyways, we should have everything in here, and we should be good to go. It should begin sucking things up. I checked. We do have enough of every aspect, and it is very stable. These are the items. This is the placement of the items, and everything should just work. I'll come back if there are any issues in sucking up the aspects or stabilizing this infusion. And it just finished sucking in aspects, which means the item should begin getting sucked into the center item, and everything is working great. There's a skeleton somewhere, but let's not worry about him. And this should be the eye that we need. Okay, the third eye. This is a bauble. I don't know what it does, but we need a little bit of primal voidstone, which is obnoxious to make, and then we can make a... Wait. No, we need... Oh, it's just a different, like, chisel type. Okay. Apparently, if you want to make any buildings out of primal voidstone eye version, you're going to have a very bad time. Alright, I crafted up the primal void stones, and once these are placed, we should have the tier 3 altar. I'm starting to think my Greatwood log situation isn't gonna make this look very good, but whatever, it'll be okay. I think we can check the tier of our altar. Have I made a divination sigil? I don't think I have, actually. Well, we can't check the tier, but I believe it is tier 3. And just to confirm that we're actually at tier 3, there's the imbued slate. The quest required it anyways, so there we go. And now technically we can make the arc furnace, but I already did that. So yeah, Spectre ingot. Do we have Actually, wait, that would be... I can't speak. I'm so excited. Spectre... Oh, we do have Spectre energy injectors. These things are awesome. They require the iridescent altar and another star, but... Oh, I love these Spectre coils. These aren't even that expensive. Amazing. Now that we've done a tiny little baby bit of magic, I'm legally allowed to just spend the rest of the episode on tech now. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some of this carbonic flux complex. Wait, what? I had a ton of silicon. Yeah, finish it off. Give me the whole stack. Thank you. And then what I need to do with this is not make speculation cores. Or wait, can I make speculation? What are speculation cores for? Speculative processor. Preemptive assembly. Oh my goodness. Huh, okay. Something I probably shouldn't be concerned about now. We want to make these Flukes platinum ingots. I guess we need... Oh. Flukes plated? What's the difference? Is this one cheaper? Oh, wait. Yeah. No, wait, I just can't do the other recipe right now. Flukes platinum. So yeah, I need a stack of skystone and a stack of platinum. Alright, now I've got a couple of these ingots crafting up. 5 of them are done so far. We're going to have to put the platinum processing on hold, but I think that'll be okay for the time being. Let's look at what else we're going to need. We're going to need a lot of flukes, a lot of vibrant quartz, and advanced machine frames. Let me see what I have on hand. Alright, it's been 15-20 minutes, and this is what I've managed to gather so far. Basically, what I'm just waiting on is quartz glass to smelt up in my arc furnace, and then I just need to make some of these bad boys. And these bad boys aren't actually that bad. I just need a little bit more logic processors, I think, because I have all the other types of processors. Yeah, I just need some more logic. And in this chest are all the things we need to make 9 mmmm controllers. I know that was basically no time in your time. It's been about an hour for me. So, yeah. And I made the blueprint thing in here, so we should just be able to fill it, place it. Ooh, it's got a very, very cool looking preview now. I actually love that. And then we just start the craft. I'm going to craft up all 9 of them on my own. Not going to make you watch this because it's going to take forever, but I guess we could do the first one together so we can see it pop up and get the quest completed. Wonderful. Okay, the entire controller blocks are made up. I got 10 of them because I got one from a quest reward, but I'm just going to set it up here. I think we're going to have second stories on this house, so this isn't the worst thing in the world. This is going to be the exact same setup as most of my other series. We're going to have a main network and a P2P network, which the P2P network will probably just be one. I guess I could do 2. Let's do this. Just like that, and like that. And then I need to, 1, get power up here, and 2, make some P2P things. Alright, I did a little bit of stuff. Basically, what you see here is a mmmm controller that can theoretically, if I use phantom faces, I think, yeah, I could use energy phantom face, which we would need to empower some stuff unless I just, wait, if I have one, I'm gonna, no wait, I would need 2 of them. Yeah, no, we can't do that. There's no way I have 8 empowered Restonia. I might have like 4, but not 8. So we have this mmmm controller right here. This can theoretically support up to 32 channels if you phantom face the energy in, but I'm using 1 to just, connect a conduit to, so we have 31 output channels, as you can see right here. This is, these are all P2P'd, so the controller faces, send directly into the P2P cables. The red network, which we see right here, this is my P2P network. I'm going to color my subnet, I'm going to color my subnetwork in this pack, and the color is going to be a nice rose red. Pink, red, it's pretty pink, but I kind of like the color, and I think it'll stand out very nicely so I don't accidentally connect wires that shouldn't be connected. We'll run these dense cables around the base using probably dense conduit cables in most places, but probably some of these from here to there, just whenever it looks cool. Those will be run from the subnetwork controller, as you probably know if you've watched any of my other series. We'll run these, and then we'll P2P in the channels from this main network controller just by using a memory card and linking them up. I have 1 extra P2P tunnel, which means I could technically set up a P2P thing, but before we do that, I do want to at least try to get all the basics for applied energistic setup. That means I'm going to need 32 mmmm interfaces and 32 molecular assemblers. That means we haven't even touched the hard part yet. These are some recipes. A lot of aluminum, it's okay. I just gathered a bunch of aluminum. These kind of suck. Actually, they don't suck that bad. I can just straight up make these 1 per mmmm interface. Can't make skull plates yet, so I have to go with this recipe. And this one, the molecular assembler recipe, is more microcrafting than anything. I need to make a bunch of electrical steel, a bunch of redstone alloy, a bunch of these auto crafters, which require a ton of night slime, which is, once again, just annoying to make. But yeah, completely doable, and we can begin setting up our ME system now. Let me gather some stuff, put some stuff together, and then I'll come back and we can reconnect things together. Send some channels over here, connect that to a P2P network, and just get everything up and running with some, maybe connecting up some machines to auto crafting. Alright, I'm trying to do not too crazy of time jumps, but it is the next day, and I spent a couple hours microcrafting things, because that's just kind of what was necessary. I'm finishing up the last couple of things that we actually need to make these molecular assemblers. I need to go mining for a little bit more aluminum, but the crafters have been made. It took me a couple hours twiddling my thumbs waiting for things to smelt up, craft, and all that kind of things, but now I have 32 of them, and I'm ready to make 32 molecular assemblers and 32 ME interfaces because I already made these processor circuit boards, which actually aren't that bad. They just take a very long time to craft. I'm almost there. I'm almost ready to make all the things. And I have no reason to show you this, except that it's my favorite thing, and I hope it's yours as well. Place the ingots there, and... Ugh. I love it. I love it so much. My magnet does pick them back up, but go for it. And that straight up took maybe 20 seconds to craft all those plates, which is so nice. I love the time in a bottle so much. Now I'm just waiting for this, and this is literally just going to be 10 minutes of my life that I can't get back. Eventually, we will make the distillation tower in order to get some bitumen, as well as diesel, which I guess we can burn, and gasoline, which we can burn. Lubricant, which comes in handy for literally nothing in this pack. Okay, cool. I do need to make these though. And here we go, 32 ME interfaces. I'm just going to click them so I don't accidentally make too many. Also, I guess it'll just look cooler in the video. And 32 of these, and I'll shift click these. I know I made enough cores. I know I didn't make enough cores. And now I know I made enough cores. Okay, perfect. Some molecular assemblers, ME interfaces. We're going to be conservative on the ME interfaces for the time being because just they're expensive and hard to craft by hand. And probably the first thing we'll do is set up that we can make more ME interfaces easily. That's how we'll kind of like test our auto crafting capabilities. If we can make these, we can probably make quite a few things. All right. Everything should be set up right here. I made my memory card. It actually required me to scrounge together my last 2 pieces of gold using gold nuggets, but we should be good to go. So everything should be like connected up properly. What I can just do is say, hey, make a new... I forgot. Memory cards don't like if you have something in your offhand when you're creating the networks or pasting them. So now we link those two, and they're on the same one. We should see 32 channels come alive over here. Perfect. And we should see 32 channels come out over here, except we can't actually see that because we don't have cool or JEI or NEI or whatever was in 1.7. But that thing should be entirely full because, you know, 32 channels per face. We're done. Can I put absolutely any of that stuff to use just yet? No, I haven't even connected up my interface over here to the ME network that I have set up here. So this is just a thing that is incredibly expensive that I'm just straight up not using. So yeah. But guys, why don't we go ahead and call it a video for today? I actually need to edit and upload this very soon, and I think we've kind of hit our time limit. We're probably around 25 minutes or so. If I've checked correctly, we're at like 2.5 gigabytes. Usually that's somewhere around 25 minutes. I'm just cooking up a little bit of food, and next time we'll come back, set up the ME system a little bit more properly, and then we can begin setting up auto crafting and begin progressing more easily into tier... We're not in tier 6. Why do I have this? I shouldn't have this. Into tier 5, into the later stages of tier 5, getting towards osmium and getting towards the higher tier magic stuff. And it looks like we're going to have to get back into Ember. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.